Are you should I go look like this a little bit?
Yep, go for it.
Okay, that's
Okay. Give a warm welcome return to Enes Kanter. Welcome back, Enes. Great to have you back. Look forward to you leading us to the Western Conference Finals again.
I'm excited.
All right.
Yep. I'm
All
excited.
right. So let's, this is my first time hosting a Zoom, so bear with me 1 second while we get this going. All right. So we're going to open it up for questions. And the first question is coming from Orlando Sanchez with KGW TV. Go ahead, Orlando.
Welcome back, Enes. Good to see you again, man.
What's up, Orlando? How you doing, man?
Doing well. Wondering what it feels like to be back in Portland again.
It's good, man. I mean, the one thing, like, it's my first time in this year in a facility. I just walked in, and like, you know, the moment that you step in, man, you feel the vibe. You feel the good energy. You know, just everybody just welcomed me back, and everybody was saying, you know, we're just so happy from top to bottom. I'm excited to be here, man. I think it's gonna be an amazing season. So it feels like home here.
Okay, our next question is coming from Nick Krupke with KPTV Fox 12. Go ahead, Nick.
Yeah, I haven't been traded to Channel 8 yet.
Not yet.
Let's welcome back, man. We saw you say the home sweet home. I mean, you made such an immediate impact on the floor, obviously, but also in the community as well. I mean, the fan base really took to you and you took to them so quickly. What is it about Portland that really excites you about being back in the mix and saying that this is home?
I mean, besides on the team, that's the one thing I missed the most, man, because like I remember like the 2 years ago, the fans just made the impact. That was one of the biggest reasons that we went to conference finals, because of the fans. But I think, you know, like the moment that I walked in the airport, landed in Portland, and everybody was just so happy. Everybody was telling me how you doing. Just good to be, you know, just good to have you here and stuff. But the same hour that I got traded, I got a text message from Senator Ron Wyden, and he was just super excited for me to be here and stuff. I mean, it's just amazing, man, because like you don't have this same kind of energy in every team, you know. But you have this here. You have this like the family vibe, good vibe, always positive vibes in here. So I think it's gonna be very special for the next year.
Okay, next question is coming from Brooke Olsendam with Blazers Broadcasting. Go ahead, Brooke.
Welcome back, buddy.
Hey, Brooke, how you doing?
Good. Just curious, from the last time we saw you when you were a Blazer, obviously you've played some basketball since then with another team. Have you, I don't want to use the word changed or improved, but how are you a different player and or person since the last time we saw you?
I mean, obviously, this is going to be my 10th year in the league. I mean, I think, like, you know, now the last 2 years I've been in the Western and Eastern Conference Finals. I think one thing that matters the most is chemistry. You know, I've been talking about this a lot, how important the chemistry is. It doesn't matter how good of a team you are. If the chemistry is not there, then you're not going to be successful. So I think, you know, just obviously I cannot say enough about how good of a team and friend the Blazers are, but I think my job right now just come in, try to do my job, and on the court, but off the court, you know, just try to be the best teammate that I can be, you know, because we got young guys, we got young bigs, so I feel like I'm trying to do the best I can to just help them and also help myself. That's one thing, but whenever I'm on the court, I mean, people know what I can do. I'm just gonna try, you know, just try to bring toughness and rebound as much as I can. And I'm already used to this system from 2 years ago. So I think we're just going to run it back and do what we do best, go out there and compete.
Okay, next question is coming from AJ McCord with Coin 6. Go ahead, AJ.
Hey, Enes, welcome back to Portland.
Hey, AJ, I miss you. How you doing?
Hey, I'm good. Thanks for asking. So I know you had a few options of where you could go in this trade situation. You talked a little bit about running it back. What was the first reaction or the first conversation, I guess, you had with Dame or CJ or Nurk when you did get traded? What have those conversations been like?
I mean, the moment I got drafted, you know, Dame texted me and say, "Hey, this year we're doing this. Like, we're going out there and win that championship." And I was just like, man, every time, you know, I either like sign with the Blazers or I traded to Blazers, he is the first guy always text me and say, "Let's do this." I mean, that shows a lot. That shows what kind of leader he is. That shows what kind of teammate he is and a friend he is. No, man, I'm just super excited. Not just him, but like all the guys, coaching staff, trainers, everybody was just texting me, and I was just like, just that's why like whenever I heard that I got traded, I tweet and say, "Home, sweet home," because like this does feel like home. We're getting texts from all the people, and not just from the organization, but like I said, from the senators and all the other people out there. But I'm excited, man. It's gonna be a fun year.
Next question is coming from Joe Becker with KATU. Sorry, Joe.
No problem, Jim. And it's good to see you again.
Hey, Joe.
Welcome back to Portland. You mentioned this is your 10th year. You've been playing the game for a long time. I'm curious how much you still enjoy the game and what you've learned most, would you say, in your NBA career?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it doesn't matter what year it is. I mean, I'm looking at Melo. That's his 17th year, and he just loves the game like it's his first year. So I think that's the one guy that we need to look at and take an example of. But no, man, every time I'm out there, the one thing is, it doesn't matter your stats. It doesn't matter how much point or rebound you got. It's all about going out there, playing hard, playing smart, and most importantly, having fun. And when you're out there with guys like Dame, guys like CJ, guys like Melo, I know all those really good people, game just becoming fun automatically. Game is just becoming easy. And I say this every time, man. The guys like those, Dame and CJ, they make themselves better and they make everybody else better around them. That's what make them really special. So, like, if you're around an organization like this, if you're around players like this, like I said again, game just becoming fun. So that's why it's going to be a fun year for us.
Next question is coming from Casey Holdall with Trailblazers.com.
Hey, Enes, welcome back. Congratulations,
man. How you doing?
I'm well. Good to see you. Obviously, things turned out pretty well the last time you were in Portland with getting to the Western Conference Finals, but that wasn't necessarily the plan in terms of you having to move into that starting role. So I'm curious if you're at all curious to see, like, if you guys can do the thing that was kind of the plan back then, which was to have that full squad and to see what it can do.
I feel like if we 2 years ago, if we didn't lose Nurk, we could have won a championship. Nurk brings so much to the table, and I always said it to people around me, man. I see him as an all-star. I think this year he has a really good chance to make an all-star. So I think like this year now we got him. Now we got all the off-season signs and all these people. And I think we have a very special, talented team. But we're just gonna go out there and play as one. I think there's not one selfish guy in this team. We love to share the ball. So we're just gonna go out there and do what we do, man. Just play hard and have fun. And obviously we know that we are not gonna win 82 in a row, but we're gonna go out there and compete like we are going to win 82 in a row. And we have a amazing coaching staff. I think that was the one thing that I was really excited about, the coaching staff. Because like with Terry and all these guys, I think it's going to be a very special. And I say this, I'm saying this from day one, and I'm going to say this when we make the playoffs, how important the chemistry is, because basketball, we all basketball players, we're going to go out there and do what we do best and just play basketball. But I think the chemistry and friendship in the locker room going to take us to the next level.
Well, it's an only 72-game season, so if you guys do win 82 straight, you'll be well into the playoffs at that point. So congratulations.
I appreciate it.
Okay, next question is coming from Jason Quick with The Athletic.
Can you shine some more light on your relationship with Jusuf? And then also, the league is kind of trending more toward finesse and shooters at center. You both are kind of power oriented, and how you reflect on what maybe you guys can bring to this team and be different from the league.
I mean, 2 years ago when I signed with Blazers after I got released by the Knicks, that was one of the things that I was, most excited about play alongside with Nurkic. But I think, he's obviously what he did in a bubble after not playing like a whole season just shows what kind of player and what kind of human being he is. I mean, he's just an unselfish guy. He cares about his teammate, and it's just amazing, man. He's just to be his teammate. It's just amazing. I think my goal for him this year to be an all-star. I think, and he is capable of doing it. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited. He was one of the first guys that texted me, and he said, "Good to have you back, brother." And I texted him back, man. Hey, happy to be in your team. But I'm glad that I have him as my teammate because amazing character.
Okay, next question is coming from Jamie Hudson with NBC Sports Northwest.
Hey, Enes.
Hey.
So as far as the new additions, you touched on it a little bit, but what do you think about the Blazers bringing in Robert Covington, Derek Jones Jr.? What do you think about the offseason moves?
A lot. I mean, I feel like Portland had the best offseason so far. And I think that we're bringing Derek and Robert and, now Rodney is coming back and all that. We got all those big men now. I feel like that give us so much. First of all, we're going to be an amazing physical team. And we're just going to go out there and bruise people. I mean, you look at the lineup we have is like Melo, Rob, Covington, Colin Rocco, Nurkic, me, Zach, Gary, and everybody. I think we're just going to go out there and try to bruise every team if they want to go so small. But other than that, man, I feel like I said this to one of my friends. Portland did have the best offseason, and I'm glad you see like Neil doing his job, and I think he deserves a trophy, I guess.
Okay, next question goes to Brooke Olzendam with Trailblazers Broadcasting.
You mentioned a couple times during this call, and it's about the coaching staff, and that was a huge reason you were excited to come back. What makes them special, and what makes them a group of people that you want to play for?
I played in a many different team. I played 9 years in the league, and I had 8 different head coach. That is wild. That is very crazy, actually. But this coaching staff is definitely special because they care a lot. And it's like, actually, when I was in the Celtics, I was actually still texting some of them about not just on the court stuff, but off the court stuff too. Just because those friendships, it's all about building bridges. But I think this coaching staff, man, with the lead of Terry Stotts, I think is one of the best I have seen. And so I think I don't know. I just can't say enough about the staff.
Okay, final question goes to Sean Hyken with Bleacher Report.
Enes, you mentioned earlier that you got a text from Senator Wyden when the trade came back. I know he was very involved with you before when you were here about kind of your whole situation over at home in Turkey. I'm just wondering, like, what's kind of the latest with that? Have you still been able to not have any contact with your family? Like, where do things stand with all that?
Yeah, the situation is still the same. Sadly, my family's still back in Turkey, and they're not letting them really leave the country. But I mean, whenever I was here 2 years ago, the support I have from this organization, my teammates, the coaching staff, and not just this organization, but the whole city and state, it just gives you so much hope, because it gives you extra motivation and strength to fight against the dictatorship. So I think, man, I say this again, man, I'm happy to be here. It's just not just like the whole organization, but the whole city, whole state just opened their arm and giving you a welcome from the day one. So it's going to be awesome, man. We have lots of conversations going on with the Wyden. I was actually even I was talking to one of my friends. I was like, listen, man, the love I get from this city is amazing. Maybe after my basketball career, I might return and be a congressman here. So I just can't say enough about the people here, man. So it just definitely means a lot to me.
Okay, Congressman Kanter, I like it. Okay, we'll wrap it up there, everybody. Thank you, Enes. Again, welcome back. And don't forget, folks, we got Derek Jones Jr. coming up at 1 p.m. Thanks again, Enes.
Thank you, guys.